Hello everybody, welcome. It's the B stream for the PGL European RMR. A little bit of a delay here, unfortunately, between NaVi and FoRze, made possible because of Electronic's current well-being. Feeling a little sick, feeling a little under the weather. We gave him a good amount of time, and now he's jumping into the server alongside the rest of the team. So both these teams, here's the good news, already qualified for the major. Done. Job technically done, but of course still a big gap between being a legend, being a challenger, and that's what this one has to decide. So FaZe locked in their legend spot because Internal Fire were able to best and eliminate OG. That means Electronic and Co will have to now fight for that last legend spot, try to take it away from FoRze, who I think could give them up a fight, okay? I heard a saying yesterday. Hugo Byron told me this. He said, NaVi, they're a top 3 team in the world, but they're a top 10 team in the CIS region.
It's not crazy to think that FoRze will put up a fight for that. For sure, I mean, FoRze are actually a solid team. They grind the hell out of matches, and yeah, they're a CIS matchup for NaVi, which has always been where NaVi have taken some of their worst losses. So I think, you know, and for the legend spot, like, this is huge. I mean, like, Simple in the interview after their qualification win said, listen, if we didn't have time to practice these past couple of weeks, we get the legend spot, then we'll have extra time to put together a really strong game plan. He said he was on 30 hours in the last 2 weeks on Steam, and still the #1 player at this event by a huge margin. So, yeah, and you know, NaVi, you expect them to get a legend spot. You know, I mean, that would be basically, imagine NaVi going to Challenger. Like, the teams that have to think about now they have to play NaVi potentially just to get to Legends. Oh, what a nightmare. So I think when we think about the order of the universe, that NaVi should be in Legends and FoRze should be in Challenger. That would probably be the best result, but they also know that that Legend spot is not going to come for free because FoRze are waiting on the other side of the server, and they would like nothing more than to be able to skip Challenger, where most people would predict them not to make it through.
100%. 100%. This is a team that I think are already incredibly impressed with themselves in terms of qualifying for the major. That must just feel like such a weight lifted off their shoulders, especially for a guy like Jerry, who, you know, we saw FoRze definitely raise through the rankings. You know, maybe what, 2 years ago now. Online period wasn't too kind for FoRze, kind of fell back down into the bushes of Tier 2. This is a huge result for them, and it would be even bigger if they could go ahead and take that legend spot. But again, you know, you've got I guess a NaVi on wobbly legs, unfortunately for them, with the health of Electronic, and we kind of saw it in his performances over the last few days. He's had some very cold maps. He's also turned it up at times, so it's there. And I like what we were saying yesterday. It was that Electronic is still playing as if he's in good form. You know, he's making the same decisions, he's taking the same fights. He's not shying away from the types of duels that make him who he is. It's just a matter of actually landing those frags and hitting his impact. So will he again be a weak link for NaVi? It'd be an understandable situation, but it obviously wouldn't be an ideal situation.
Oh, Veto comes through. Inferno Mirage overpass. Actually, still, I think for FoRze are actually, you know, pretty happy. Like, there is overlap here in the Veto with the maps they can get. Of course, NaVi are going to be favored on all 3, but it doesn't mean that they're going to win. So I think this is a really best case scenario for FoRze, but it's also probably one that was incredibly anticipated from both teams. That should be a banger. I mean, it could be a 2-0, but you know, like. Electronic might be the most important thing to think about, because when we looked at Mirage yesterday, it was that even if he's not playing well, he still has this exact same responsibility on each map, and a lot of his positions are the incredibly high frag locations. Like, he's going to be playing Mini on Nuke, he's going to play Connector on Mirage, so these are spots where he's going to have to take a lot of peeks by himself and win trades. That's just the bottom line. So Electronic knows that, and what we saw on Mirage yesterday was that started off really badly, something like 3-12 or 3-14 or something, and then
he was down there. Yeah,
when they switched over to CT side, he started to pick up and get kills and had really key kills at the end of the map. I remember when we casted the Blast Fall finals, BlameF like threw up before his game, and then went on stage and top fragged. So you never know.
Never know.
Maybe he got out the toxins.
It's like a weight reduction. You know, you're more aerodynamic. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just hope that Electronic is able to overcome it. Maybe he feels better now and he's able to jump in. When I think of Inferno right out of the gate here, map pick from FoRze, I think of Boomich's performance yesterday versus Vitality. total top fragger in that map, playing Banana in a very different look than maybe what we've come to expect with a usual Sandbags presence. And I'm curious whether NaVi will be able to, let's say, counter-strat FoRze the same way that I think they clearly had responses to Vitality's game plan.
Yeah, probably not to that level.
Probably not.
They probably don't need to, because to be fair, like I'm sure they said they didn't prepare that much, but it was very clear that they did versus Vitality. So I think, yeah, the one thing that was kind of an anomaly was that amazing performance out of Boomich. Between him and Simple, they've already knocked out most of the FoRze players. So this is a very great mid push so far.
Jerry's still sitting inside Boiler.
Jer Bear.
The leader of FoRze, and one of the main reasons they were able to rise through those rank. I believe their peak was like 13th in the world at one point.
He's like the most charismatic guy that doesn't know it, you know?
Right, yeah.
So humble and so funny.
And yet if you shine the spotlight on him, he doesn't want... Please, no.
Like Zaiwu.
Like Zaiwu. Nor we. 2 HP, 4 opponents, 50 seconds. I'm sure NaVi would have much rather have taken that spot from FaZe as Legends. The only way that was going to happen was if OG defeated Eternal Fire and Vitality beat Mousesports, which...
No shame losing to the Turkish super team.
Right?
I think.
That's the reason NaVi have to play today. FoRze, though, of course, excuse me, FaZe, though, well-earned Legends themselves. Norway, I'm sorry to break it to you, brother. It was a matter of time. So he walks up into Simple, dies immediately. NaVi technically ended that pistol round in what felt like the first 15 seconds, and then everything else was just a matter of waiting around.
Yes. It was a foregone conclusion. Mid-push was so successful. 4 kills? 4 kills for Simple. His stats have been pretty decent this RMR.
Oh, that's not going to help.
Oh, man. Hate a team knife.
Shelfie. Down to 70.
Imagine if in Counter-Strike, every time you knifed your teammate, you got the health that you took from them.
Oh.
How toxic this game would be.
Vampiricism.
Yes. Let's bring that back.
Mitch sprays near. Ooh, he's able to get Jerry as he falls away from that. So some things are eternal. Boomich MP9 on Banana. FoRze going to just scuttle their way back through the apartments. That's 3 players looking to pop out from Valk. Electronic caught in the open there by the Tech9, and Bit gets dinked as he tries to push through smoke. That's an open A site.
Damn, that was some sharp shooting. 2 instant headshots with 1 flash, and they have a remaining smoke on Moto. Oh my god. They nade the wrong spot. I mean, they can wait this out, but it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. They actually are not even going to go for it because of that fresh Moto smoke.
Damn.
Okay, well, yeah, it looked like the round was over when, you know, they tried that one tactic on Banana and Jerry attempted to kill Boomich. And then when he didn't, it fell out. Let's just see if we can get out Halls. And Electronic ate that flash completely. Fork and knife.
Bit walks out through smoke too, just dies instantly. Double Tech9 headshot, kills him. So the high fives there.
Oh, they go for high fives.
Not bumps.
But will they go for bumps sometimes?
I think the right hand was a bump.
Yeah, it looked like it, right?
Yep. And that wasn't just a left hand high five, it was a right over left high five.
Over left, yeah.
So I think
hand
from that we can derive that the next strategy will be focused towards A site.
Oh, it's code.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It really is. Enough saved by NaVi to buy back up a round. Will this just be a hiccup? Or will this be a sign of things to come? Shelfie posturing towards top Banana as the grenade goes over him. Does excellent damage. Boomich actually killing Jerry in the background. So right now, Boomich versus Jerry, 2-0.
And some additional HE damage. And a late one as well. So all this control will come at a huge cost. Bit replenishing Boomich's spot inside of B. I don't think they have that much info on him though. Late CT smoke comes out, and it's an instant transition over towards mid, which is wide open. Let's see if they walk into Arch here. They're leaning towards it.
Oh, timing, simple. Pulls out a flash. A grenade.
They go to clear out library as well while they attempt to take A. Electronics alone here inside the pit. I mean, simple on the site.
We got CT spawn as well. 30 seconds. No rotate for Zorti to pick up.
They're threatening the B split, and there is time to actually pull this off. So they're going to make the transition. Now the CTs haven't moved.
It's just those MP9s, but they're going to stay tucked in oranges.
Yeah.
Bit still standing on top of those boxes, takes his fight, falls down onto Perfecto, and they still need to get both of these CTs out of here. They have committed to this. No other option to go back at this point. 10 seconds, and the peaks come through in time.
Yeah. Hey, they pulled it off. I mean, the spots of the MP9 were limited, like where they could be. If they're going to go quad or something, they could got naded. You really don't start with an MP9 and emo, so it makes sense that they're up there on first and second oranges. But the issue is they both show themselves. The construction round is timely. And Simple doesn't even have a chance to go for this retake. So a nice mid-round from FoRze. Can't help but feel like if they went A, that NaVi were going to hold, you know, with that 1 M4 being there. And avoiding Simple is just good practice. Doctors recommend it.
And not like 9 out of 10, but all doctors recommend.
The one thing that doctors and dentists are unanimous on.
Stay the hell away from Simple.
You want to keep your teeth? Stay away from Simple.
Yeah. It's not good for the mental health either, trying to play against this guy.
It's the emotional damage.
And the economic damage as well here from FoRze. That's going to bottom out NaVi other than Simple's AK. So that pistol round all for nothing from NaVi. Meanwhile, Stream A, Saw, 5-1 lead over Outsiders.
No way.
Eternal Fire and Saw are both going to the major.
Did you just say that?
You can watch the VOD.
Incredible. Imagine if Yakinder joined Saw. Unstoppable.
Imagine if Yakinder joined FaZe.
That would be unfair. I think they'd have to...
There'd be a rule. We'd have to introduce salary caps or something.
There's a few teams Yakinder just shouldn't be able to... If Yakinder joined G2, FaZe, or NaVi, I think all these should be illegal.
Simple's AK is in the right position right now. He'll be boosted by Electronic. What about the timing, though? FoRze just kind of scurry backwards a little bit.
It's a bit riskier, this version of the boost, because wide open, but oh my god. Okay, they'll fall off of it. And also harder to fall back when the smoke comes up. Oh, what an adjustment. I thought Electronic had a moment there.
Look, Jerry was flapping his gums. Thought he was going to get caught by the peak, but Jerry's going to give us a second this round. There's the AK for only a moment. Zorti gets the headshot versus Simple, and that's going to unravel NaVi's hopes of winning with this one.
Man, they are frying.
3-1 T-side.
Imagine NaVi in Challenger.
Like you said, man, there's, 11 teams, something like that are just...
Yeah.
They're watching this like, please not NaVi.
Yeah, everyone's just cheering.
Please not NaVi.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to be mad too.
Meanwhile, FoRze is going to be sitting in Legends.
Oh my god.
Laughing their way to the bank.
Yeah. I mean, hey, there were a 2-0 team as well, right?
Yes. Have to remember as well.
Or were they 2-0 or 2-1 and then FaZe Saw? A lot of matches have happened.
Let me take a little gander.
Yeah.
2-0 and then they faced her. Oh, no, I'm looking at NaVi. No. Honestly, let's go through the list actually.
Sure.
FoRze's games, okay? They lose to Heroic in their opener.
Fair.
Got 9 rounds to the 16. Then they beat Gamer Legion 16-14. Beat OG in overtime.
Yes.
And then they beat Saw in a 2-1.
Yeah.
Boom. You qualify for the major.
That's pretty fortunate. But they did what they had to. They beat who was in front of them.
You can only beat who's given you.
Hey, and if they beat NaVi, then it validates all the previous results even more.
Spot on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, nades perfectly placed on Boomich. Those are the same grenades that Vitality were trying to use yesterday endlessly, and Boomich never fell victim to it. That's the whole thing. He just avoided that position. He tries to play it way earlier here in round 5. Called out. FoRze find him. The homing missiles hit their target. And we've got a 5v4 in a crucial rifle round for NaVi's early CT side.
All these tactics just hidden.
And for anybody, for any single one of you out there, who, if FoRze win this series, want to complain about the fact that they will be legends, need I remind you that at the PGL Stockholm Major, evil geniuses were legends.
I mean, you're kind of allowed to complain about both. But you can't blame a team for taking it.
Right.
You know,
right?
You can't, if people are mad at EG for what do you expect them to do? what would you do?
Oh no. You know what?
I would give it away.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, sure.
Give
buddy.
our spot to someone else.
Yeah, they beat who was in front of them. That's all that's relevant.
Here's Bit locked into Moto. Sprays for the single frag. Simple will pick up that slack. And now we've got a pinch into the bomb site, but Electronic, he's feeling it. 2 insta headshots on short side. That's going to force Zorti back through the arch smoke. But here's the thing. He does have bomb and an open B site.
No, there's no time.
Right.
That's the only thing against him.
Turns out the clock's important.
Really important.
That's going to be NaVi locking down the A site and FoRze fumbling a 4th.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's not important until suddenly it is. Suddenly you can't rotate, so, okay. They'll lose. That's another simple hold here that actually goes successfully. This time, Jerry doesn't come through with the unbelievably fast instant headshots. And Electronic locks it down with a beautiful spray transfer from the top of the balcony. The Warden in the watchtower.
Do you remember how EG actually got that legend spot?
In NA?
Those 6-round overtimes that went, remember there was like...
Oh, the forfeits, or whatever they were called, yeah.
The weirdest format of all time at the NA minor.
Yeah. Hate the game, not the player, I guess.
Very close this time for us, very quickly as well. Minute 15, and we've already got them on the cusp of this 8 hit. Jerry dwindled down to 11 HP. Fight towards Banana could be big. Could pull back everything here from FoRze, so...
They go quickly back and forth, I like it. I mean, they do have NaVi a little scared, a little tense here on mid.
Rocking the pendulum. Boomich checks his nade stash, but he's running low on resources.
Really just depends how much they think NaVi are scared. Wow, they're quite split actually here. So they can sell a fake on either side, but we're back to mid control here for between Bit and Simple. They pull a rotation. Arch now a little weaker. Bit's responsibility, yeah, on his shoulders, but they stayed in mid. FoRze were hoping that they kind of left it open on both top Banana and mid. This time they were wrong. Their odds are quite low now of actually winning. Yeah, they'll actually go back and save. So that'll be NaVi tying it up just on the Bit 2K spray down. Maybe, you know, they were moving at a great tempo there. Maybe they should have gone back for the regular grenades on mid just to clear out some certain positions. You know, they thought it was going to be Arch. They didn't clear lane. It's going to happen sometimes. Not the worst case for FoRze. I think could be worse.
It's 2 rounds though. Things kind of fizzle out a little.
Yeah, you think they're going to lose?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Cosign.
Just trying to be honest. I don't like to lie to the people. I'm a lot of things, Launders, but I'm not a liar.
I don't think they need 5 guns to win because we've seen some unbelievable entries.
Yeah, by Jerry.
Yeah, by Jerry.
His 2 kills.
Jer Bear.
The only frags he's got so far on Inferno by way of Inferno arch push. Simple 7-1, clean start. Not shocking.
Yeah, like NaVi cranking it up a bit here, just taking bottom B control, even though they know this is either a force up or a save from FoRze. And they're still actually maintaining full vision, I think. I don't know if they're tucked car. Here's the flash for Electronic. He'll eat it.
They're going to start jumping out a bit. Good cut. Oh, clean second onto Shelfie. That's going to allow for Electronic to get back to his senses. Jerry will slip through the arch side. Will leave Perfecto on high alert, but he gets gunned down by the Tech 9. And this bomb is just stranded in the balcony room. Boomich has actually already flanked everything, and Zorti...
They're freaking out right now.
Yeah, this is a scramble. I mean, he's going to have to kill everybody, which simply will not happen. But
they didn't know the bomb was there in halls, huh?
Yeah. Imagine that.
Almost worked.
All 4 players just run away to the other side of the map.
Jerry hit the NOS. He ran through spawn.
Wow.
They had to respect it. They had to respect it. NT. FoRze lose another. So Electronic eats that flash on the left side of Big Pit, holding for the halls. If they don't flash, of course, he's good. But they have Bit, who's completely unflashed, sitting behind the default to watch balcony as well. So he was the perfect teammate in that position, just to buy Electronic some time to come to. And then he got his 2 frags. Second one was really sick inside of the big, or inside of mini. Best thing for FoRze right now is they've got some sick entry fraggers.
Jerry.
But still, NaVi seem pretty stable.
Ooh. Down goes Zorti. Trying to work with just the pistol.
That's simple as 9.
3 players not destined for this world on FoRze. Jerry will be surrounded by the minions. Kenzie looking to offer us a sweet dig, but just kind of puffs his chest inside of the apartments. And the rest of FoRze are going to work their way towards top banana, which is currently the stack site from NaVi.
Yeah,
Simples here.
Got to appreciate that read, huh?
Missed shot because of the flash. Not timed just right. Jerry looking to be the helm of this push. And we get people changing places. Boomich doubling back in.
Yeah, Simple immediately leaves off of his shot, and FoRze don't bite. They heard this op shot, but that doesn't scare them.
Smoke into the fire, still a crossfire set. Boomich decides to start shooting bullets. 40 seconds. Frag is fantastic.
They might have made a mistake there by shooting back. They really just needed to execute.
Now they will. This Molotov definitely won't help them out, as if they already didn't have an uphill battle to handle. Shelfie has gotten through construction, though. That's a big CT push, because Simple's going to be calling that it was clear. Oh, but he gets caught. Boomich immediately 180s. It's going to cause a frantic situation, and Shelfie can still get some kills, but Boomich on a swivel turns it back, kills both, and then Simple emerging from smoke. That's a nice attempt to push CT spawn. Could have been something special. Good thing Perfecto caught it.
Yeah, that was Perfecto kind of just... I don't know if he saw him in his peripheral vision or if he swung out and looked, but that was tough for Shelfie. I mean, he had an opportunity, but like you couldn't really see Perfecto's head that much, so he had to be patient with it, and he didn't know Boomich was sitting there on the coffins. Here's the opening kill. Makes things a little bit easier, but I think the only real mistake here for FoRze is just they don't have the resources to keep up with like a utility battle before they execute.
Sure.
And as soon as Boomich shoots into banana, he's really hoping someone shoots back because they just want to start throwing their nades and like let their teammates know that, yeah, it's probably going to be me at this point. I think he may have gotten a tag off as well, so.
Kenzie's got 2 players right here. Ooh, bit of a gamble. Looks the wrong direction. Suddenly we've got pressure trying to just charge straight into V. Perfecto back sight. Jerry running around with that Tech 9 like a madman, and it works. That's his upgrade. AK player peeking deep to the CT spawn. Electronic almost dead, but Shalfie disappears back through that smoke.
I just think it's skinny.
Suck it in. Zordy looking for more. Oh, Simple loses the spam fight to Jerry, who's all the way in the back of the site with such little health left. Now we're even 3v3.
Oh, Jerry!
Yo, he's got a sixth sense.
I mean, he's shooting them where they're lining up grenades. Really smart.
With that, we've got FoRze with a fourth.
Yo, they have to. That helps that they use a deep CT smoke as well, so he has more of a frame of reference for where those smokes are going to come out. Of course, where that player was standing was for the banana smoke. And all the nades you bounce on a quad come from that specific angle as well, behind CT. So, well done. I mean, they make it work. They definitely could have lost that retake. Feels like every single one of Jerry's kills has been pivotal, even though it's obviously not that many overall.
Right.
Yeah,
agreed. Yeah, I mean, the 2 rounds where he gets multi-kills, add him to the board for FoRze.
Yeah.
Smoke spams on the B site, and then that arch play as well. A few rounds ago. NaVi will be cut shy of the 5 straight. An attack pause called by FoRze.
Fair play. They can kind of think about things. I kind of like their simplistic style of calling. Not making the rounds overly complicated, just taking a bit of map control, maybe shuffling back one time, not really going back and forth or trying to sell any kind of crazy fake, and then being very pragmatic, just exec on the site, like grenades, get in there, trust their entries, try not to get counter-utilitied. It's good enough to just stay right at the heels of NaVi, even if NaVi still probably feel fine.
Double nades again. Boomich just taking a bit of shrapnel. Dodges the explosions.
Yeah, he's trying to go back sandbags.
It calls to him.
Yeah, it does.
Wow, flashing through.
Did he run through? Oh
Yeah.
my god, he took a lot of damage for that, but
I mean, he's fighting for this banana control and he's doing it well.
yeah, you can sense that he throws this extra bit of utility because he knows that now they're going to feel quite nervous. They just lost top banana. They're going to have to use more utility to take it back. And there are, I think, 2 CTs now, one to help out Boomich. Oh, no, maybe not.
Awkward.
Actually drop back.
A chase. Perfecto almost getting himself a second kill. He knows the magazine is low, but if that was an A1S, then he wouldn't have a second frag.
Wow, that was really smart. It looks so desperate for Perfecto, but he knows that FoRze just used all of their utility, and they have an opportunity. They nearly killed 2 on the site. They're going to run through that. A1S, and he's probably dead there, huh? Or he has to just
100%.
drop back and they cross pool.
Yep. Definitely wouldn't have been locked in like it was.
Still a chance here. I mean, they're grouped. Won't be easy.
Simple starting to get into this. Oh, Electronic dying to Kenzie. Suddenly so much more pressure on Bit. He's got Simple trying to give good cover. Bomb plant on the other side of the box comes off. And then Bit, wild spray. Now he's going to have to commit to this. Zorty has no other option. Simple's trying to toy with the Pit player to get that peek. He hits the wall bang. He's making this uncomfortable. 2 of those shots through box, but still this player fights on. And Simple just trying to serve up a distraction to bring Perfecto into this.
He's trying to make sure he doesn't move too, so this Hulse flank is easy for the site player. Doing a good job of keeping vision, and Perfecto will be able to swing.
Simple dies right before, though. Now Perfecto, he needs to come in with the clutch, and it's shut down.
3v5
again.
Yo, Kenzie, I mean, Jerry has gotten a lot of the opening kills, but I think Kenzie has killed Electronic twice. Once with the Tech 9. They've had him full flashed in Pit. Coming out Hall is late. I mean, yeah, they've fully taken advantage of him in this position. And this was a spot, it felt like as soon as Perfecto made this play, he just saved the round. And it just wasn't true, even on very low grenades.
Electronic there decides to walk forward just to kind of maybe look down into short. But by doing so, he exposed himself to the balcony player before anybody could have traded that. And now, FoRze not only tying this game at 5 rounds, but giving themselves an easy anti-eco. Boomich will be beating himself up about that last round. I think he played it really well. The fact that he charged through the enemy's incendiary, laid down his own, pressed up half wall. They didn't check it, but he just starts shooting and he...
You know, the hard part about supporting your teammate in that position is like when you're on the corner and your teammate's playing on the half wall, it's if Boomich takes contact and Perfecto peeks, let's say the guy had jumped over car, sometimes your teammate is trying to help you, dies to a second guy coming out of the half wall.
Yeah, two separate 1v1s.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to defend each other sometimes, so I think Perfecto didn't really feel like he had a way into there without like sacrificing the whole site.
B site taken. Easy plant here. FoRze cruising for a 6th.
I mean, straight up ultra competitive map so far. Aim is sick for FoRze. Most teams, you can't even argue, will keep up in that department. Right now, these entries are just fierce. What guns are you going to put your Legends 4 stickers on?
My Legend 4 stickers?
It's red, right?
Yes.
Hot Rod?
Maybe. I don't have one.
I
I would put it on a 5.7 for my FoRze buys.
wish I could mute him. It would be appropriate to have a Tech 9 for Jerry or Kenzie. They're making the Tech 9s look broken.
I'm so happy you changed off the CZ.
Yeah, I just forgot.
One of us now. One of us.
Life is better now.
Life will be better for FoRze if they can take this series away, lock in that legend spot. Again, NaVi susceptible to the CIS teams. It was Quasar at the very start of this event that got 12 rounds versus NaVi.
Okay. Maybe they're trying to draw him forward, or maybe not.
Oh! That is a 6 snap electronic into the smoke.
He's fully hurt here, right?
They cross path.
Oh, what's happening? Okay, Kenzie thought he was going to fall back for sure. And now Electronic walking down mid. The bomb has to be recollected. Electronic will find him, cut him off at the pass. Ooh, an interesting situation where Electronic is going to know that he was going back for the bomb. That's the only reason he would have gone through spawn. And he's found a better route to get there.
Oh,
I think they're going to cross their toes and hope he didn't find it. But he's way too smart for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, they regret leaving that there.
Will he win?
Electronic. There's the first one. Insta headshot. It's him versus Jerry.
Oh.
And Jerry keeps him on his toes.
Oh, man. Did he shoot too soon? He really had that all worked out. I wonder if there was even info that both players were on banana. I thought for sure he knew.
3 critical rounds now for Jerry.
True.
Electronic. Now, in hindsight, too, 3 players top banana, 2 top mid. Bomb still back in spawn.
Yeah.
A little bit awkward there from FoRze. Made that one harder than it had to be. And by extension, made it more costly.
Yes.
Lots of deaths. But either way, they get the edge over NaVi. And a 2-round buffer for this T side. But Electronic and Bit still play CZ, so maybe we're all wrong.
Yeah, I think Symbol does too, right?
I don't know.
So.
But Bit's also using the A4, so he's an anomaly.
Yeah.
An apparition.
All right, well, here we'll find out if we should switch back or not, okay?
All right, this round decides it.
Yeah.
Shelfie inside smoke, just leans against the wall, has a teammate on the other end. Walk up is good. Bit is dead.
5-7 wins that.
Shelfie gonna keep this pressure on the arch wrap as Kenzie looks to come out from the apartments, and the A site crumbles under the pressure. Simple gets stomped out in pit for a 5 guys alive situation to FoRze.
Damn, FoRze, baby.
PGL Antwerp Legends.
Legends, imagine. You know, like I mean, NaVi don't feel good about just making the major. They want Legends, like, for them the bar is Legends.
The bar's Legend, yeah.
Yeah, FoRze are quite happy, so. But maybe when they taste Legends, they'll get a bit nervous. We'll see. What was really cute, I think it was Shelfie was saying, like, he was nervous in their game that he was playing, and he was, like, playing really well. But he was like, I was so nervous. I was missing some easy shots and stuff like that. But it didn't show at all. So, just a super talent.
Shouted out a few of his friends as well in his post-win interview.
And his mom.
And his mama. Bless the moms of esports.
Yes. And the aunts.
Grandmas too.
Sisters too.
Yep.
That's it.
That's all. That's where we draw the line.
Norway
gonna charge up Banana. Ooh. Damn it, he wanted a big piece of boomage. And instead, Banana engulfed in flames and smoke grenades not far behind them. 5v4 immediate here for NaVi. They can't win the half, but they could still claw back 2 more.
The spot that Electronic is playing now.
That was close.
Inside of the pit. Here, he won't get flashed. Okay, never mind. Okay, he had a teammate on mid. I don't know if he peeked out too wide to eat that. Okay,
nice.
Now he'll have a little bit more success. Don't know if he has the smoke for himself.
Throws a nade onto Kenzie. That was a nice bang. From this pit to the little pit for 50 damage. Simple's going to kill Jerry. Then there's an immediate response here. This is a 2 versus 5. A 2v5 being shut down by Electronic.
Oh,
yeah,
the move.
Beauty of a pop-up over smoke. That is his 9th and 10th frag. I believe 3 on the round.
I was just going to say, so you know like that crater inside the pit wall?
Yeah.
If you sit on the right side, you don't get blinded by the flashes coming out of halls. So on all the other rounds, he was playing on the left side, getting blinded. So here he plays on the right. He still gets blinded. I don't actually know how. And the only reason you can play on the right is if you have a teammate in mid. If they're in mid, then you don't have to worry about them running up lane and shooting you right there on the spot. But despite getting flashed, he gets his pit play, uses his great movement to his advantage. But, well, we're already way into the next round. Lots of pressure top Banana. Lots of damage.
Oh, clear. But Kenzie extends around the corner, and that'll be Boomich's chance to bring this one back. Norway, a solo expedition. Pops up right into the crosshair of Electronic. So A-site denied. NaVi gunning for that 7th. Man advantage held on to, plus tons of damage as well for what's left of FoRze. Not where they want to end the half, but we'll see what they can make happen. Sorte looking for the mid play.
Oh boy.
Simple's not too far away.
He's hoping and praying. Oh, but Simple. Oh man, it feels like Simple will take a timing here. He already peeked into mid 1 time. Yeah, there it is. He just goes for it.
Wants to end this. But gives him a little bit of room. That's going to draw him in. That's the bomb for Simple. Insta headshot, 13 kills, and a 14th too. So, NaVi, couple more rounds at the end of the half, a little mini recovery, but we still have to look at this situation as FoRze's favor. Their map pick as they take to the defense.
It's a pretty sick map so far. They got to be feeling good about that. I think, you know, game plan went as good as they want to. Hey, they lost a few honest duels there, but they also won some rounds that they didn't even have an advantage in. They won a 3v5 versus NaVi. They hit some nasty entries. They won top Banana a lot of times. You know, they killed Boomich a number of times rotating in. I think they fooled them with some of the grenades they were using. Yeah, that was a very solid half from FoRze, honestly. And I think NaVi are not even playing that badly. I think Boomich maybe was the one who got attacked the most. But outside of that, you know, Simple was still fragging. I guess Electronic was kind of a pain point too, but that was more just like nasty shooting from FoRze, like instant first bullet headshot coming out of the halls.
And then Electronic.
Oh my! Oh, he's not done.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Sit
man.
down.
That was he was jumping right to boiler.
Sit down.
Have a seat.
A-site completely
they actually
clear
could
for
take
NaVi.
A. Yeah, that's hilarious.
FoRze have to rotate all the way around Banana, through B, into CT spawn, and then the A-site.
They're in the spin cycle. Oh man.
Getting washed.
Maybe safe. Oh, okay.
Choose whatever plant spot you want, bucko. And even if Electronic was a pain point a couple rounds, like you said, because of those like clean shots from FoRze, he also gave us some impact too. So
yes, he had some good rounds.
He giveth, he taketh.
Yes.
FoRze, very difficult retake situation. They're just going to go ahead and concede this one. Keep the armor for the next round, buy some upgraded pistols around said armor, and you got a little bit of a chance. You know, it's a subsidized half buy.
Wow. I like this whiteout a lot.
We're all tied up at 8. With EG stickers by the looks of it.
Let's go. Legends. Just like FoRze.
Really trying to embody that, huh? And all 3. Hang on.
Hey, well, let it go. Who cares, you know? FoRze, I think they feel good. I think they feel good. So, whoa, full investments. Wow. Okay. Would you have bought here? Oh my God.
I buy every round.
Oh, true. You know what they say? If you don't buy, you can't win. Three FoRze, very low utility. This is a very disadvantaged round for FoRze. Not a huge fan actually, but.
Very quick pace from Boomich to the top of Banana.
Well, they took one aggressive risk. Oh, bit. Is he going to clear it? Yeah. He is. He's trying to. Yeah.
It's 1 of 3 FoRze down and irretrievable for a guy like Kenzie.
Forcing on CT side is not as fun as forcing on T side.
They're just going to give up A site, make the save call already, and use these weapons in the next one.
Yeah, maybe simple, or sorry, maybe NaVi. No, maybe not. Maybe they NB? Bombs getting exchanged?
They're going to go clear apartments first, and then once that happens, bomb goes back to A.
Yeah, looks like you're right.
For a second, it's sketchy. Perfecto's like, I don't know, guys. I think you can come over here. Don't listen to Perfecto. Avoid that B site like the plague.
It's a clutcher, not an IGL. Oh my, wait. Okay.
No.
No.
Do not go to the bubonic B site.
They seem worried either way. But they're about to figure out the bomb is, okay.
NaVi definitely taking their time with this.
They were burning some calories there.
Yeah, going through all the motions,
Yes.
thinking real hard.
And all the thinking paid off.
Sweating every step. Simple sticks around towards Banana. Oh man, I mean they should be, clearly they should be saving. Right, that was the whole point of that. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought,
But to be fair, they don't know he's on Banana.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But
They might have just been saving Banana.
B site seems safer.
Definitely to us. That's for sure. Yeah.
B site seems
But hey, I mean,
safer.
wouldn't you agree that AKs are better than FoRze?
I would, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but I would also agree if you had said FoRze are better than the USPs we're about to see.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they didn't.
I don't know.
Listen, I didn't like the buy. I wasn't a huge fan of the buy. But yeah, you're right. They lose their guns.
They could have just sat in B.
They at least, you know, a FoRze on 1 round sucks, but at least if you get it on 2 rounds, it's a little better.
It's half as bad.
Yes.
That's math. NaVi going to size up B site yet once more.
And FoRze.
Yeah, 2 FoRze and an MP9. Instead, the CZs. Jerry's got his behind orange. Kenzie's in the backside. So of the 2 best tools to work with, they are here. And Sorte with the USP headshot, but then an immediate flurry of kills back the way of NaVi. Ooh, P250 keeps it clean. No teammate though, so Shalfie's gonna have to do everything. And the odds, so heavily stacked against him. Last player's backbox, and they know it. It's just a matter of attacking him from both sides at the same time. Simple clears the B site and the board of FoRze. That is a 10th for NaVi.
Electronic might not feel well, but he looks great. 14 and 8.
He's keeping up with Simple.
Yep.
Close to it. I heard that, rumor on the street is that Na'Vi currently have Headtrick at the event with them as their official substitute. I thought maybe we'd get a Blade showing. But
a Blade showing.
Yeah, I thought they'd have to call in the coach to the server. But they covered their tracks. They bring in a sub from Na'Vi Jr. Headtrick, I mean, very real talent, right? And if you doubt anybody from the Academy League, you're foolish.
It's already too late. It's too late to do that.
You know, half of this RMR has Academy players nowadays.
Yes.
And Headtrick is definitely one of the talented ones. So that would have been really cool, but very happy that Electronic is feeling better.
For sure.
And performing well, too.
For sure.
Just, you know, one of those what could have been type moments.
This angle rocks, okay, in CG spawn, but they're gonna smoke Jerry off. Shadow here shown. They don't bite on it, but they pull the Opera away, and the Opera delivers, but it's still only on one.
Yeah, numbers game the way of Na'Vi here. CT side forced into the save call, so T-Half kind of getting away from FoRze at the moment.
Harry said the other day in a moment of epiphany, I have a conspiracy that the Academy players are just better than the Tier 1 players.
That sounds like Harry.
Yes. I hated him because he told the truth. I can't believe how fast it worked, man.
The Academy players?
Yeah, I mean, they've had 3 seasons. Basically a full year or less of Academy teams. And they just all got moved up.
I love how it just worked for Mouse in Katowice.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, okay, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
FoRze, Pepsor, Headtrick, JDC,
It feels
FoRze.
like at this point, the only thing Mouse did wrong was not moving the whole team up.
Crimbo.
Yeah, Crimbo, like Tabson saying he's the greatest German talent we've seen in years.
Crazy.
Favin like, what the hell, man? He literally just got there. Crimbo slice.
Attack pause here from FoRze. We saw Boomich look down to the notes.
Yeah.
T-side going very well for Na'Vi here.
Definitely.
Comfortable 3-round lead.
Really strong A attack on that round. But yeah, take your time, FoRze. I think they've done a lot off these pauses. But they can't buy everything. They can't buy everything here, so see how they weaponize these rifles. Alls is a nice place to go when you're low on nades because Banana is just so resource heavy. And they are going really light towards the bottom of Banana. I don't know if they can keep up with these.
Oh, Norway barely alive. Nice flash, but Simple holds it back. And that's exactly what you were alluding to, right? Those 2 individual duels.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're going to help him, but then the next guy comes.
It's a straight up fight with just Simple, right? You know you have somebody stuck on the car jump. You think you're going to get him, but Simple gives good cover. And instead, it's just 2 duels both the way of Na'Vi.
And we saw when Perfecto made his decision, he just kind of left Boomich to die. And in that position, you kind of see why Perfecto made that choice, and it was actually the better one.
Yeah.
Because now the rotations get rocked, and you lose both B players at the same time. So they go and gamble, but yeah, they didn't really have the resources to keep up with that heavy of a B attack. They were just kind of hoping it'd be something slow. But Na'Vi made the right choice here.
And FoRze will stumble their way into another save. Sometimes you just got to let your friends die.
Damn. Is that a life lesson?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's going to be...
And sometimes you are that friend.
Oh, man, what if it's you? In that
gotta accept
situation, I would tell everyone, you never let your friends die. If it comes down to me, I would, you know, when someone has a choice, I'm going to say, you never do that. Save me.
Maybe you're just self-absorbed.
Yep. Well, if I died, I wouldn't be anything, so.
There's nobody there, Electronic. Where's that
Where's
horse
the coming from?
I don't know, man.
Because...
I think our audio guy's got a soundboard, and he's just messing with us.
Ah. Because it's 2 times we've heard this horse. Oh, no, I didn't... There's a hay cart, but it's on the A site.
Bomb pops, so they're going to hunt Pulls down these last two players. It's just armored pistols, bro.
They don't even need to. They're just bullying now.
Let them hold on
actually.
to something,
Yeah.
and they will. NaVi, a flawless T-side thus far. 5 straight.
Sick T-side. Five in a row.
7, if you count the last 2 CT rounds.
Oh, true.
But that's your choice if you want to count them or not.
Do it, man.
Buy back in from FoRze. Op on Zordi.
It's been such a long time since FoRze won. But I can't help but feel like another win is coming. They've got the op and a much better buy than we've seen the past couple.
That op peaks down mid to no avail so far, but ooh, there was that cross.
He got like a weird cycle on the flames, didn't he?
Lucky. Fire all over the place right now.
It's getting hot.
Emphasizing the Inferno. Frag over Banana, misses the mark. NaVi weren't far off from it. 4 players just starting to trail their way up Banana. It's a good stack call from FoRze.
It's great.
This is the right positioning. We'll see if they can prevail.
They let him get to pool.
That could be problematic as he just jumps all the way in, but Norway's still gone unchecked. He's gonna come out. Now they know about him. He is inside. This new box changes to second oranges. Oh my, they're still not dealing with this.
Oh.
That is the power of the A1S. Perfecto falls down off of boxes in a 1v3. They thought they had killed everybody, but they must have lost track of the names on the kill feed. And now, this clutch needed. Shots whiz by. A wrap-around construction from the Opper.
Yeah, but he doesn't commit. Perfecto gets off the Banana. He's not going to see anyone. He's going really far.
Where are you going?
Oh, he went to reload.
Okay.
He went to reload quietly.
That's fair.
Yeah, leave it to Perfecto. Find an interesting way to do that.
There's a smoke, though. Destined for this bomb, no doubt. Kenzie's got the kit, so Zorti's going to have to give the cover.
Yeah, they don't smoke Banana, so there's a chance he just gets spammed.
Oh, and now time is of the essence. Perfecto gets the kill just in enough time. FoRze is going to have to let this slide, but that 3K from the backside, shrouded in secrecy and smoke.
It's all because of the silence, like you said. You know, no way he gets away with that with an A4. And honestly, great ammo management too. I mean, he was so aware of when he was low, made sure to aim for the head on the 3rd kill. Really beautiful stuff. And there was a sizable amount of confusion here, so, you know, not totally shocked that he was able to kind of get away with that, but his aim was great. So also want to highlight that try. Okay, but where it goes wrong is they've got 3 on the site, but Jerry doesn't commit on that first spray when they're crossing.
Right.
And you just kind of have to make sure that player doesn't get the pool, or you molly them when they get over there. But this is a much better start.
I want to say also, even in the 2v1, when the defuse starts to come through... Oh, hold on.
They don't know he's close, but they might boost. Jerry.
Iced out by Electronic. Still 3 players here, make it 2. A double kill, will it be enough to activate?
That's brutal.
They could also just sit and wait. But yeah, Perfecto wasn't an insta-kill on the player diffusing. CT a little bit late to swing out and stop it, maybe? Could have thrown yourself into that bullet stream.
Yes.
He was waiting for a CT peek instead, but
right.
that would have been spotted. You know, it's a matter of, you know, seconds, but...
Maybe because that CT smoke came out when Perfecto was crossing, and he thought if he had gone there, he would have seen it.
Could be.
Good timing there.
Uncertainty on the FoRze camp, and a lack of defense as well. This is still a flawless T-half from NaVi. Shelfie inside the fire, 1 with the flames. They're going to cross in front of him. Nice 2K from him. Can't manage the frag versus Simple, and it is now Simple's chance to clutch. Zorte coming in from Banana, fake plant. Another, as he tries to elicit that peek.
Well, it's understood where he's coming from.
20 seconds, Simple waits.
Oh, that's just
killer instinct.
Oh, that's huge. Zorte is waiting for the next plant and said, "I'm gonna peek on that one." Simple said, "I think you're gonna peek now."
Called out, killed, culled.
He used the gravity magic to pull him towards him.
And continuing is NaVi. 6 rounds up, 2 to go.
So it was quite a smart move then for Perfecto to take those few extra steps down Banana just to get that reload off.
Yeah.
People don't know, but even when you cancel your reload, or like you quick switch while the reload, the global audio still plays the full reload noise.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. So that means if you fake a reload, they hear everything.
Even if your gun is already back.
Yes.
Cheesy. Just like this smoke, Kenzie. Catching Electronic off guard. Zorte's gonna go ahead, stare into the cubby. Bit walks right in. That's an easy execute. Simple inside of the smoke. Looks to trade this, but Jerry comes over to help him out. So finally, FoRze seemingly win a CT round.
They look so much scarier on their T-side entries than they do as defenders. But they finally put one together.
Oh, the flash, not enough. Thought he had that in the bag. Instead, it is Boomich, 1v5. 50 seconds. Quick move down mid, gonna be killed. That's half of Boomich's health already. Two CTs peeking up top Banana. They're gonna run into that fire, burn a bit. Norway making this somewhat easier. Then that bottom mid peek comes through, so serving up the distraction in the fire. Boomich not able to clutch it.
Man, high fives. And they're
FoRze
all
good to
doing mouse hand reach over the body high fives.
Yeah.
I mean, real effort going into these high fives. And it has to be a wave from right to left to pull that off.
Because you can do two fist bumps at the same time.
You could, yeah.
But I've never seen a human being pull off two high fives at the same time. You're going to miss one.
Yeah.
Hands down. Not missing, though, is FoRze here. Good chance for them to just kickstart something on the side. See if NaVi have the gall to just start walking through smokes again. They've got the money for the rebuy. No problem here for NaVi's camp. Looking for the quick 15.
Comparable. The more multi-kills for Simple. I think that's the big one. Nice margin on that.
Shooting for the 30.
No app peek for you. Okay.
Lean as can be.
Well, there's a head-to-head.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Kenzie, good crossfire. Bit gonna try to piece this together, but back-to-back insta headshots. Give these guys AKs. They're good to go. Electronic finds Kenzie on the fallback through smoke, so that's at least a silver lining here for NaVi, but still an uphill battle. And they start to creep away.
Yeah, it did go from unwinnable to possible. Oh my god, he's going to phase this smoke inside of middle.
Oh, I thought that was a flash.
Man, it's a little bit of a risk to take. I mean, he will have some advantage. Okay, and the bomb gets dropped. Well, it is those kinds of plays. Nicely done.
I feel like that frag grenade really sells it.
Yeah.
Really sells it.
Yeah, true, true. I think outsiders are doing something.
It's happening.
Is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Going off of Harry.
Certainly feels like it.
Lockdown from Electronic. See if they can get back in, but no, dude, this is just... I mean, these AK-47s have been clinical from FoRze.
Yeah. Solid.
Nothing but headshots here in round 24.
That was their comfort zone.
It's not their problem, it's the guns.
Yes.
Jerry holding on to the boiler peak. Perfecto, I mean, he's got one chance if he wants to burst out apartments, but by this, nope. It's a save, a 10th for FoRze. Double digits found.
Nice little play there on mid. Well, I mean, it was actually just a rifle swing on the open and duel, right? From the Opper. Zarte with the nice rifle work, and then they just transposed into an aggressive mid setup where they were just ready to attack, and NaVi said, let's try to get some compensation for this lost player at the bottom of mid. Let's try to take over top brackets quickly. Let's do it with low grenades. They go to search it out. It's a trap. The whole time it's a trap. They said, come on in, Bit. And that play was sick, and as you highlighted, with the HE, they think, no way someone's sitting in that smoke. You don't nade your friends.
You just let them die. Oh, blinded. Oh, perfecto.
Damn,
the fact that he takes one there, I mean, that's a stroke of bad luck against FoRze.
Yeah.
But, you know, you play dangerous games if you go peeking into Banana. Kenzie, nice flash dodge, but... Oh, Boomich gonna help out Electronic, and that serves as an express lane up A into the site with a plant and a 15th from it.
They're coming through both sides of the smoke. Even if they trade there, it's still pretty much over, but that goes a little bit worse than they had anticipated.
But I feel like that's some very minimal mistakes from FoRze. You know, you kind of get a little unlucky that the spray from Perfecto connects to the head of the guy on the car peak.
Yes.
And then even in middle, like, it's the fact that there's two of them. Electronic almost dies.
There is an annoying counter argument to this
Hit me.
that you're always taking a risk as a CT by taking this push, because when the T's come up, I mean, Perfecto's looking at the one angle. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's such a narrow thing.
And the bullets go somewhere.
They go somewhere, and he's basically just cutting off this line the entire time. So that won't be the first time that someone dies like that. And FoRze know that's how it works. It's going to work in their favor sometimes. It's going to work against them sometimes. It's just the nature of the beast. Just electrocute yourself?
No, I blinded myself. I turned the lights back on. Because I feel like this one's almost over. 5 map points here. The series will move to Mirage after this. That's where NaVi struck down Vitality to qualify for the major.
Well, bam.
Maybe they're going to strike down FoRze to qualify as legends.
As legends with this one.
And you know, FaZe, they just get given a legend spot.
Oh, they just got handed it.
But NaVi,
they didn't have to take down teams such as FoRze.
NaVi are earning their legend spot.
Every inch.
And that's going to make it all the sweeter. Five chances on Inferno. See if FoRze can hang on. They've got a buy, and they've still got 2 AKs, their favorite weapons. T-side just engulfing the apartments in flames. Hope you've got insurance. Shelfie comes up with 1 kill, but nice little tethering there from Bit. Slightly different angle.
This was one of the scary things that Mouse were doing sometimes with their 3B setups. They left Dexter in mid, Kerrigan would take him out, and then you know, mid would be taken. All the while, though, it's kind of a ruse. They left Perfecto at the top of B. It's still just a default. Kenzie, can he find the timing? Oh, he so badly wants to take a peek, and it looks like he found the opportunity. Great spray. Gets 2 at the very least, but Perfecto answers back on the B site. However, they're still going to run into the 1 CT here. There's a chance for Norway to make a play. He can sit in the smoke. It kind of comes down to when this bomb gets planted. Oh, but the late player on Banana is Boomich. So unfortunate, but still a great effort.
Perfecto literally just jumping around the bomb site, trying to take that duel, trying to set up Perfecto, or excuse me, Boomich, thinking that maybe he's hidden, maybe he's around some kind of a corner. It literally draws him through the smoke grenade, and in doing so, Boomich ends this. So, NaVi, little wishy-washy in the first half. Their CT side was not flawless by any means.
Let's put it this way. It's a good half from FoRze. Like,
yeah,
they played well. I think NaVi, they expect to win. They played with confidence. They gave up some rounds. They tested it, and then the second half they pulled away. That's a classic. So, but we saw a strong game plan, good aim from FoRze.
Very good aim.
They kept up on the entries. Mirage should be interesting for that reason. I think they earned some. They had to have earned some respect out of NaVi in this game.
Certainly, but now the problem is Mirage, and you know NaVi on Mirage. Once upon a time, best team in the world on this map. Some trials, some tribulations, some ups, some downs. But very recent performances would tell us they are still the heavy favorites to lock in that legend spot. And I would say, if anything, coming into this series, the biggest question mark was just around Electronic. We know that right now he's not feeling too well. You know, sometimes life happens.
Yes.
And he's being able to battle through that. So
every day.
Extra respect for a guy like Electronic, right there alongside Simple, top of the scoreboard. Perfecto also crucial clutch here. He walks away from the site, comes back, 1 versus 3 locked in. The round following, Simple, 1 versus 2. And those 2 clutches really just dominated the second half for NaVi.
24 and 13 with 74 ADR. Life of an opper. Even though it felt like he only got rifle kills that game.
Zordy was looking good both guns.
Yeah, she was sharp as hell.
Op or AK. But ultimately just a little too lopsided for the FoRze camp.
Yeah.
Again, all 10 of these players already winners in my mind.
Absolutely.
Everybody here is qualified for the major.
They're all sticker holders.
Playing a game that's not for elimination must finally just feel like such such a relief
Sure.
for the guys of FoRze. But of course, they're still playing their hearts out because a legend spot would just be that much better. And up next, we have Mirage. Scrawny and Launders will be here for you guys when we come back, so don't go too far. See you in a second.
To succeed in this game, you need to invest in yourself. Be daring. Innovate. Calculate. Never hesitate. Follow your instincts. Don't follow the crowd. Back yourself. Bank your wealth. Analyze, strategize, and galvanize. Now is the time. Take your shot.
Let's go.
Battle is on. Burst RMR views with a double bonus. Get insurance for single and combo bets, both up to 20 euros. Fire up with GGBet. GGBet, this is real.
I'm Maui Snake here at the PGL EU RMR. I'm joined by Simple of Nadas Vincer, and today we're going to build your ideal team using $15. So are you ready, Simple?
Yeah, it's easy, to be honest.
Okay, it's easy, he says. All right, so first things first, who's going to be your opper?
I mean, I'll just pick me and Monazi. It's $8. Then we need IGL is Boomich, 9. Perfecto Clutch Minister, 10.
Okay.
And Electronic 14.
Okay, all right, so you're basically building NaVi, but you're adding Monacy.
Yeah, because there's no beat, right? Yeah,
there's no bid.
yeah.
That's it,
I mean, I can play second knob and
Yeah.
Monazi main knob, so it's okay.
you're going to have Monacy be the primary opper over you.
I mean, if you want, I can change him.
No.
Second team.
No, you can build it however you wanted to build it, so.
Okay, but yeah, basically, yeah, just it was the easiest one. But if you're gonna think, I think it's good if you pick, for example, ropes. It's $5, yeah.
Okay.
Then it's electronic. It's 9.
Mhm.
Then need IGL. For example, we take for this international team, who we take? Hampus.
Okay.
So it's 11.
Yeah.
Then I would say they need some clutch, ropes with clutches, right?
Yeah.
And they need upper. So it was ropes with Nico, it's 10, plus Boomich 11, upper, Monazi 14, and good mood, Jack Z guy.
Yeah, Jax is going to bring up the attitude a lot. Okay, so you built two teams. Appreciate it. I think they both would do incredibly well. So really, thanks for jumping in. I think the first team would be a little better though, personally.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Simple. Appreciate it.
16 rounds away from a legend spot sits NaVi, and all they've got left ahead of them is beating FoRze on Mirage. The last time these two teams played on Mirage was actually the last RMR for the CIS region. You know, almost exactly 1 year ago in May of 2021. It was a 16-5 for NaVi. Derive of that what you will, a lot of things have changed. But one thing that hasn't changed is the skill ceiling of the likes of Simple. And for that reason, him and his team looking good, looking hot, looking sharp. I think they've got this in the bag.
I just don't get it, man. You know, he's so insane. And like, it's just, you know, if anyone in the world, his teammates, other teams, analysts, fans, people who've watched every single one of his games, if anyone really understood Simple, then he wouldn't be special if there was a way to get it. No,
Sure.
he is the only one who has the ability to understand exactly what makes him so good. And yeah, even on such a low amount of hours, low amount of practice, bad conditions for him, you know, in the world right now and his team, he still manages to be so far ahead of everyone else. It is just unreal. I mean, it's just unreal. I mean, it's something we've been talking about for so many years.
It just never gets old.
You know, it never gets old.
It never gets old.
It never gets less impressive.
I watched this guy go for 3 no-scopes yesterday in a 1 versus 3 against Vitality.
And hit 2 of them.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Some people are just made from something different. Simple has a feel for this game like nobody else.
Yeah.
And I feel like that on an individual level alone is enough to carry them through hard times. So here he is doing it yet again, an anomaly in terms of Counter-Strike skill.
But even with that skill, he has to fight hard for this legend spot.
Yeah.
And take down FoRze, you know. But he seems like he's having fun doing it.
Having a field day.
Yeah, he's having a field day.
I mean, if I was that good at Counter-Strike, I think every day would be a fun day.
Yeah, we're going to close out with this last map. He basically has had an outstanding map every single game so far, every single map. So his stats are going to be unreal. He was averaging 1.47, I think, at the whole event. I mean, over
I feel like there are players
8
out there
maps or 6 maps
who will never touch 1.47.
Me?
Yeah, you and I, dude. You and I both.
Yeah.
But even on a professional level, like some people just don't have that. You know, that's not their job. That's not their role. That's not their. That's just not their destiny.
Yeah.
But it does truly, you know, it does truly feel like Simple's destiny is to be one of the best of all times. And obviously, he said it very clearly himself, right? They want multiple Intel Grand Slams. They want multiple major titles, and that's what they're sort of shooting through here, through thick and thin.
Mm-hmm.
Tough spot, but it seems like FoRze, you know, sometimes the CIS region kind of eats itself, right? NaVi top 3 in the world, top 10 in CIS. Maybe not today, dude. FoRze feeling like they've got too much to handle.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's, you can have a marginally close games, but ultimately, if you ask NaVi, they're like, we won. You know, we won. They're at the point in that match where they can just try stuff, and I think as long as they have like a 5-round lead, you're going to see them take peaks they wouldn't normally take. Yep. They're going to just give stuff out. I mean, they're not going to be playing their hardest CS here. They're just going to make sure that they have enough room to make errors. So probably strong start. See if they dominate. Yesterday we saw NaVi start out 7-1 versus Vitality on Mirage. Simple was like 12-0 or something like that, which I think every single Mirage game so far he started out 12-0 somehow. Nobody knows how.
In history.
What's the recipe? What's the formula? I just don't. It's annoying.
Simple, go win.
Yeah.
And again, for the uninitiated, every single player in the server right now will be in Antwerp. It's just about legends or challengers. Everyone's a winner.
For once.
For once, yeah. Yeah, except for you. You're
RMRs are so brutal.
These guys get to end on a high note. Easy bomb plant for NaVi. Little 5v5 post plant, a classic.
Wow. So chill. Oh,
tries to clear the corner, and Jerry's down. Norway's going to get the ball rolling from that CT spawn, and that also just elicits this jungle push. So you win some, you lose some in terms of map control here in the retake attempt. Norway going to keep it sharp, but Electronic has 3 kills already. Boomich. Yeah. Knives out. You dirtbag!
Oh, he gets it!
Money in the bank to
What?
rebuy his armor.
Okay. Dude, I mean, that's, yeah, 1,500. And the win?
And the message that goes along with it.
Yes.
Clean kills from Norway.
Yeah, Electronic, I mean, yeah. Looks great.
Hopefully feels great.
Hopefully feels great. Maybe he doesn't feel great, but he looks great.
Navi having a little bit of fun with it. I feel like if you were to ask them, they don't think it's even possible to lose this match. They probably see FoRze as, I don't want to say undeserving, but like cut from different cloth.
Yeah. Do you think that?
Yeah.
No
yeah,
chance?
I do. I do truly believe that Navi, this one is just theirs in the bag. You know, this isn't the FoRze of 2019. That may be a different story.
That was an interesting one that you brought up, that they actually got like a little worse online. And they were, yeah, Blast Moscow, 2019. Doing very impressive stuff. Oh my god, they're knifing him again.
No way.
Oh, he gets him again. No.
Back-to-back knife rounds?
No, it's like that. They're so rich now. I mean, guys, if you're watching this, they didn't do this because they're the better team. They did it for the money.
It's all about the money.
They're actually so scared that they went for the knives just to ensure that if they lost the future rounds, they'd have enough money to buy again.
If given the chance, I'd stab someone for $1,500.
Okay, that's on record. That's permanent. Don't delete the spot.
Get yourself something nice. It's got the thrill. Bit easy headshot here.
Now suddenly you do it for free. Why are you laughing like that? Okay.
Here we go, Jerry. Taken by surprise. No, sir. Not given the chance. Is it going to be a mow down from the MAC-10? Easy does it. Oh! Doesn't pay as much, but it still feels just as good. Little Zeus into the heart of Simple.
Is the kill reward less? Is it 100? Is it nothing?
100 smackers, I
100
think.
smackers.
Yeah, it's $100 or zilch.
It might be 0, right?
Is there
Yeah.
anything that has 0 kill reward?
Uh,
You know who? Hugo Byron would know this off the top of his head.
Yeah.
Hugo Byron buys more Zeuses than all of my friends combined.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a real Zeus rat.
Wow.
If you're ever playing Hugo, find him inside of Hut on Nuke.
Don't turn angles too close. I wonder. I think. I feel like there actually might be a world where the kill reward is 0, but it's either that or 100, right? Still worth it to have a $200 gun. Or whatever it's called. Wait, do Zeus's exist in real life? They're not tasers, right?
Yeah, they're tasers.
Oh, they are. Wait, but are there like lethal tasers?
Every taser's lethal if you shock them long enough.
But that one's like an instant pop.
Yeah, I think this is more of a stun gun.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, you also found out for me that decoys don't exist in real life.
Very true.
I thought this game was realistic.
Price 200, kill award 0. No, you're right. You're right. Kill reward is 0 for the Zeus.
Wow.
Confirmed.
Yeah, just the one thing, $0, but.
Yep. So the only reward is the feeling of killing a man.
And they don't. I mean, they lose their gun and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hugo's not just a psycho.
Although.
Well, yeah, you can also be one. Okay, this is the taps and smoke on mid, so you can kind of peek around it. They know that they could be around here.
Sortie, Shalfie finding kills.
Well, they're seeing the op rotate out a window, and they're going to take over window control. Boomich now knows it's going back to CT spawn, which means he can lurk actually out towards B. Kind of a long round. Oh my god, Boomich tries to get up into ladder room. That would have been huge.
His B site's clear for the taking.
It is, but Jerry, oh wow, he's going to cut off the rotation.
Couple steps too slow.
Now, the next one.
Yeah, but Electronic's gonna think about it. Electronic's gonna be sharp as ever.
But will Jerry get to the... He'll get to the garbage bags.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Makes him look like a chump. And now we've got Simple 1 versus 4.
I think he's won a round like this at one point in history.
I think he can do whatever he damn well pleases. He knows that there's one in the apartments, but already, no, I thought he was still a couple steps back. So Jerry, very nice timing. Gets ahead of Electronic, kills him.
He's
gets
playing.
ahead of Simple's expectations, finishes him. It's just a bomb plant for NaVi, 4 survivors for FoRze. Good start to the CT side,
Gary's
considering
playing.
they got knifed twice already.
Yeah, they've got knifed twice already. Yeah, they're playing chess. Jerry's name's Jerry. How come your in-game name's not Connor?
Because my in-game name used to be the Scrawny Gamer.
No, it used to be Bubonic Tonic or something.
Dude, I got some good ones, man. Bubonic, Cyclops, that was a good one.
Why Cyclops? Were you X-Men fan?
Because of Opping. One-eyed giant.
Oh, okay.
Cyclops.
You actually bring that into your casting too.
I did. Yeah, literally yesterday. That's how I put myself in.
Shout out to
it's
me.
all about me.
No, that's good.
Good op shot here, Boomich. He's on 16, so wounded in middle could be a key piece, a key turning point for the round if he's pressured at any point. And you'd think with 4 players on A and NaVi leading B, that rotate will come through, but Bit's also going to be a part of the mid equation. Minus 35. Decent nade damage in the underground.
Zarte goes hunting. Honestly, might be the perfect hunt with the smoke as well. Yeah, there it is. Boomich
Nice.
is gone. Oh, sorry, it's Shelfie.
He's going to run right back into the marketplace. Bit blindly killing Kenzie. Cat pressure's right back on.
They're actually leaving B. It just,
Okay.
yeah, it felt too much like B was coming for the CT side. Of course, if you look at the map, it looks like B is still kind of ripe for the attack, but they'll swing it back around. Maybe they'll throw a small fake and then just end B in a few. Ah, window smoke, okay. Now the CTs will be maybe a bit nervous about mid. Maybe they'll slow down rotations. I guess this helps a bit as well. Rotate into the site, starting to come up Cat. Still a good angle to hit that shot, but most of it is locked off. Shelfie's inside the site, wants to deny the plant. Oh my god, they have 5 seconds. Wait, do they have time?
No. Oh my God.
They did. Wow, just barely. Oh, just barely.
And this round's not over yet. I mean, that comes so dangerously close.
Wow.
Got the jump out from the market. That's already going to get shut down. The
God
kills
damn.
all slide the way of NaVi, but holy hell.
Literally.
Playing with fire.
Yeah, that's on the dot there. Didn't look like he had it.
Electronics still a little half smile of disbelief.
Yeah, and they actually instantly killed the guy sitting on bench as well. If they hadn't got that kill right away, you better believe they would have missed the timing on this plant. That's the one, perfecto. A huge frag.
I'm shocked. That was on the dot.
Yeah.
Oh, gut-wrenching from FoRze, man. You're looking at the clock. You're looking at this, like, scrambled T situation. You
Like,
think,
it's done, it's done.
Oh, they're panicking. We've got... And then you're all dead.
Yeah.
So with that, FoRze not going to secure a second consecutive, and instead, NaVi right back to winning ways, which should, honestly, this could be a boon for the T-side's economy.
Yeah.
Everything that comes with it.
Mm-hmm. But there is an investment from FoRze. They can answer back. I guess they recognize there was 3 rebuys there, so... Or was it 2? Two or 3. They did some damage.
Tomato, tomato.
Uh-oh. Oh, in the leg. That's not good enough.
You got to shoot him in the heart. Oh, gets Zordy finished off, and now it's just a rifle duel.
They could try to go win this back, but Boomich dies inside a connector lurking around. I think Bit immediately jumps in underpass. They score an opening outside of Palace, knowing that the connector guy was busy for a moment.
Bomb is so far away, though.
They've got him scared. They've got him scared. These volleys are enormous. Oh, yo, what a beautiful shot from Electronic. That could have been Kenzie's easily.
Electronic kicking it up a notch here on Mirage.
For real.
8-2 already.
He's hitting the NOS.
And a crucial one at this. Just
they-
sliding out from Palace, doing as he pleases.
They have a full kit to cross, so we'll see Bit's utility come out now into connector. Oh, wait. It's
could
in the
go
connector.
over.
The op is still watching this. Molly comes down. Oh, he really wanted to stop that bomb.
At Electronic, perfectly timed peek.
Oh, they forgot about missiles.
There's the plant here for NaVi, recovering from man disadvantage yet again. TT side back off. FoRze, they're going to concede this. Give Navi a 5th. Big moment for Electronic. Looking like he's feeling mighty fine.
Yeah, the instant that first bullet accuracy is like just looks great, and yeah, he's been super inconsistent in this event and not feeling well. I think he barely made it to this event. I mean, Headtrick's probably just been deathmatching his butt off, thinking there's a chance I could end up playing.
Yeah. And the fact that they brought their substitute.
Yeah.
I know all these teams have systems. I don't know if they're all here though.
Yeah.
If they are, just soaking up that player hotel experience.
Yeah.
Living with Maui Snake in the Marble Palace.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not every day you get to take it head to head with someone and come out on top.
Yeah, that was clean.
But he kills Simple and his right-hand man. Electronic will still just slide out from Palace. And I mean, you saw Electronic.
Because they saw the op.
Yep. Saw the op, knew he had a little bit of timing there.
That's actually pretty cool. I mean, they set up, yeah, one side. They had a protocol in place to take advantage of the open space on A. Oh, I think we saw one cross. It's a pistoling round here. They're so close to A ramp, but Electronic has been farming.
Kenzie immediately dead.
And Electronic's movement is so good. Every little thing he does is just ultra perfect.
Bit gets through the window, wasting 0 time. Navi. And that's Jerry blindsided by the jungle hit. Zorte turns that op upside down. Tries to take the deep angle, but it's not going to find the contact. Bit doing a good job of avoiding these threats. He's between the 2 guns right now.
They're coming back to A, but they might be doing it with Palace. I don't know. No, they aren't. They're going to walk up A ramp.
This is still doable from FoRze. Odds definitely against them, but they've got their pieces in the right place.
How?
In terms of a 3v5, this is about as
Yeah, there are no mollies for Palace.
good as you can get.
Oh, yikes.
But Electronic is just so damn sharp. Yeah. He's tearing everybody apart. 12-2 as he leads the charge from this A site into the bomb plant, spots the final piece of it, and hits the head of Norway. That is 6 for Navi.
Dude, he's frying. He is frying right now. Definitely the best start to map that we've seen from him so far at the RMR. Right here for the legend spot. I wonder what his favorite Electronic is.
I don't know.
I feel like for most people it's their phone.
Mine's my computer.
But it could be wireless earbuds.
Those are key.
Yeah. Look at that spray control. He invented spray control, did you know that?
Yes, back in the 2015.
Yeah, before that everyone was just running and shooting. Another attack on mid. And a very hungry Electronic sitting inside of the Palace again. Get Molly here if you'd like to.
Jerry almost popped up.
Oh, man, with his last bullet, Jerry was tired of that. He said eventually he has to run out of ammo.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's so smart about the way he smokes that, too.
So he can stay ahead of it,
Yeah.
never lose his vision. Jerry, I respect the effort.
Yeah.
But that's man down on the A site. Shalfie, again, fire on his feet. Dude, he's been so uncomfortable because of utilities. Electronic jumps out into the firebox. Shalfie's like, wait, did I see something? Out of the peripheral vision, the apparition of Electronic. Shalfie, he presses close. That's the bomb drop and an additional kill from the Opper, but Electronic is omnipresent, and Perfecto holds top connector. Meanwhile, Bit, he's coming out, and he's going to execute Zorti to the back of the head. An attempt towards connector, but it's Kenzie with a double, and FoRze their second round.
Hey, Kenzie gets both. And Shelfie found a way to get into that situation. Very sticky, precarious situation with that Molly coming down in CT spawn. He found just a small island of area where the Molly wasn't spreading to in front of missiles, and then found that peak after the bomb was getting planted, and the ops were just ringing off. One from Cat, one from him. Over there behind triple. Electronic tried his hardest to actually win that back. That was so nasty. I mean, for Jerry, he thought this is locked in. I mean, Electronic has no ammo. He's probably falling back. No, he just didn't move at all. 15-3, man.
8 rounds in.
8 rounds in. Yeah, this half has barely gotten started.
It's essentially
lots of rifle-on-rifle kills, too.
Basically what Simple was doing yesterday versus Vitality.
Yeah.
But now it's Electronic to pick up the slack.
Damn. This is probably like peak mechanics, you know?
And it's good to
Like
see
I
as well.
think it's fair to say Electronic has even, you know, better mechanics than Simple does, right?
I'm not co-signing that one.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I am not well enough read on this situation.
He definitely has better movement.
Jerry gets the dink, man. If you're Jerry, that's how Jerry feels. That is Jerry's.
He's trying to Baneling for anything.
It's his internalized rage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who do you think
He's got a dent in the middle of his forehead from that A1S bullet.
Mm-hmm.
But he picks up the kill. Boomich gets caught off. Yep, sure enough, Kenzie finds
finally.
that wallbang headshot. Something goes the way of
They
FoRze.
get something, yeah.
Right?
But they're just ready to Palace again. Electronics said, let's try Palace again.
Just has to not get off by Zorte.
Don't swing first. Swing last.
Yeah, the Opera gets drawn towards Bit.
Bit
Who,
ops.
Bogdan's Law dictates. Bit comes out on top of that. Good decision. Shelby's hiding.
It hurts, it hurts.
Oh, they
Oy.
call him out. Simple, gonna just ice it. Electronic looks back towards Ticket. Simply can do no wrong.
He can't
and
lose.
Boomic's earlier damage could be enough to just deny Kenzie anything further. Sure, he'll kill Electronic, but it's a 1v4 turned 1v3.
Who has better mechanics? Okay. Ready for this?
Okay, rapid fire.
Simple or Twist?
Simple.
What? Okay, who? I have no one else. Simple? Or Norway? Okay. What do you mean? You can't say. You're gonna say he has better mechanics than everyone in the world. Is that what we're gonna say? Okay, I'll bring up Zywoo since you have Vitality shoes. Go ahead.
No official comment. Don't play on my heartstrings. 7 for Navi as bomb pops on A yet again. Feels bad for FoRze, dude. They just can't get the economy rolling.
Okay, let me ask this then: Electronic or Twist?
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh.
Finally stumped him.
Just because, you know, listen, the reason I'm answering Simple, he's got the X Factor.
He's not even one of the he's not one of the possible candidates. I said Electronic.
I'm returning
or Twist.
to my previous answers, but I would say Twist in that instance.
Okay.
I am wearing a Canadian
Robs or
tuxedo.
Twist?
You know, Robs or Twist?
I'm gonna get him.
Robs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, but Robs or Electronic?
Robs.
You have to,
Yeah.
otherwise.
Mathematically.
Yeah.
Here's the Kenzie AK play. He's going to send Jerry in first. Jerry, oh, nice guy.
Wow.
Kenzie, clean as can be. And
Yeah.
that's going to be not only a gun for Jerry, but maybe he lingers in Palace? No. He's also going to eject down into his little dungeon.
They've got all of mid, but no split. Oh, Kenz took a little risk inside of that window peek. That's just where everyone from Navi was. Oh, I see why he took the peek. They don't have many guns. 5v4 is definitely not a round one in that position, so it's a reasonable thing to do, to try to find a little extra.
Shelby can reach for that AK, so yeah, nice. He just grabbed it back. That's going to be good for FoRze. Still trying to play with the 2 rifles. Jerry's retrieved AK. Does pop off from sight. Simple quick swap into the AK-47. Palace comes out from Perfecto. Now it's Norway on the 5-7. Oh, he's trying, damn it. But Simple, also with his sidearm out, serves up an excellent distraction as Perfecto pieces together his clutch, and Navi will bag an 8th.
Jeez, they had to work hard for it. They had to work hard for it. A nice little tactic. They took Electronic out, who's just been copying and pasting these Palace plays over and over again. They finally deal with them. That's not quite enough. Very nice trade game here from Navi. Spacing was beautiful. While someone was always in jeopardy, someone was always right beside their teammate, making sure things wouldn't go too far. Back to guns. Uh-oh. They're leaving B wide open to this attack, actually. Okay, they'll take one down at middle, but it gets traded back. 2 players in mid, even though they're attacking B. This is tricky from... Oh my god, they're actually splitting up into a default with this fake to screw the rotations up. Oh!
Yeah,
okay.
Nice.
Make
Good.
that happen.
Ends it. So with the headshot, but he's going to know that Shalfie was pushed towards Cat. Shalfie back turn to him. Easy pickup against Perfecto. Ooh, triple kill.
Okay.
And 4 on the round.
Let's
Shalfie
go.
going to stand up 13-7. Forces FoRze's third onto the board.
That was sick. I hope Mama Shelfie saw that. She'd be proud.
That one's for you, mama.
Let's go.
Big round. You know, and it's going to take some individual heroics. You're not just going to be able to lean on a middle-of-the-pack performance and get a win over Navi. You're going to have to play your best game. And if not everybody's going to do that, nice to see. Shalfie will offer us a highlight.
Yeah, sick.
Simple had 1 shot up close to deal the damage, but missed his chance. Jerry's going to go in with the flash here, tries to fight underground, and Bit with the Galil traded immediately. How does Zorti retreat? We've got a player out middle in Boomich.
They have to flash for him in mid. Oh, they lock him in with the molly first. That's
keep
annoying. So sometimes what will happen is, of course, the flashes will come out and you just run the connector. But with that molly, they probably wasted a flashbang or 2. And now they've got him scared, and they're just moving off of this, actually. Shelfie goes down in CT. They have been avoiding Zorte as soon as they see that op shot go off. They're taking... Oh, my God! What?
Wow.
Oh, my God. That was a beautiful 3K. That spray transfer was incredible.
Feeling invigorated by that last round. Now Kenzie is able to offer us a multi-kill. And with it, FoRze finally consecutive round wins.
Yeah, that was awesome. Kenzie. Kenzie on one side, Shelfie on the other. Dirty. That was dirt. That was pure filth.
Better late than never. Look what it nets them. Broken Navi economy.
GG. Come on, call the strat.
Me?
Yes.
I'm not smart enough.
You are. You don't look smart enough. There's something in there, man. There's something in there.
I knew that compliment was coming with a caveat. I knew it. I just knew it. I knew it.
Will Electronic go Palace? That's the main question. No.
Seems to live in there. They got nothing, brother. Not even a flashbang. Just 2 Deegs. Only one of them is armored.
Yikes!
Ooh, but maybe it's still enough. Perfecto wasted no time trying to press up close to B.
Man, they got Shalfeed, then they got Kelseed.
Who's Kelsey?
Kenseed. So close.
Nice try. Shelfie. Ooh, that's a simple deagle. Okay, I'm nervous for him.
No, swing.
Oh.
Ay.
Okay.
Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. Not even your Shelfie.
7 damage, not too bad. Could have been way worse.
Way funnier.
Not the stage you want to embarrass yourself on. Not when you're actually starting to piece together a little bit of a comeback. Look at this stack. The totem pole gets toppled. 4 on the anti-eco. Shalfie.
I mean, he's farming Navi right now. He has the exact same score as Electronic. So, go ahead, disagree with me.
We're stretching, bro. We're stretching.
What do you mean? You saw the 3K on the B side. Doesn't matter what gun they have. He's owning.
It's gonna fire him up. Big brain.
Yes.
I'm so smart. Thank God everybody just forgot about my frag grenade.
I'm in the flow zone layer right now.
Perfecto, about to get a face full of Jerry. Oh! You're kidding. Did he just shoot one bullet? That's why they call him Perfecto.
Yeah. No excess.
Wow.
He just... Oh, that's so annoying. It's Jerry on the other side of it every time these days. Poor Jer Bear.
Feeling like a Jerry. 2 inside of the apartments, though. This could still go well for FoRze. 2 guys up here? Yeah, nice angle. That's a bit down for the count. Simple. Insta headshot right back, though. Norway more concerned about a potential underground peek.
Yeah, second player. The late push.
Then they
That
run.
one did look weird. You know, NaVi with that like bit saying underpass there, and then player just coming up late. So it works out really well. They hunt that down, and they've got them a little bit worried about a late B attack.
Yeah, look at FoRze, dude, leaning so far back into the depths of their side of the map.
So, who have we got to get through? Kenzie here on CT spawn. He's made some moves. Starting to go back to the right locations. Doubling up now in spawn. Not peeking in this spot. Just enough time to go for the plant, so they might try to dive it.
Oh, yep,
And they
stop
do.
it. Perfect. FoRze, well timed. The kills just aren't going to come in. Yeah, they'll take the 2 inside of sight, but that's just Zorti living for the clutch.
Yeah, they don't care. We're going to the last round. They have enough money to do that. That's beautifully played.
But Electronics laughing it off.
Yeah,
That's nice to see. It's
That's
some pretty,
good.
it's pretty angry games.
getting super tilted at basically all of the days here at the RMR, but
Laugh that one off. Wow, dude, you are just.
yeah. Call him a name. What is it?
I'm just.
Let it out.
I'm baffled.
Yeah.
I'm baffled. That's stupid.
Oh, Mr. Molly. Boomich, no problem. 4 CTs up around connector. There's a party going on here.
It's gonna get pinched though.
Navi's not invited. But who's doing the pinching?
I thought it was gonna be Electronic, but he just ate a nade for 50. He loves him a little Palace.
I've never seen him go to Palace this many times in a half before.
It's like that time Jax played underneath balcony 15 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
But now it's Electronic and he's actually getting kills.
Yeah, Jax was okay. He was okay.
I know, I know.
Okay.
I poke fun.
He's French. That's your brother.
I love spaghetti. Jerry? Not gonna get anything this time. If I'm Jerry, I'm just afraid to peek anything. Oh, but he does drop bomb and kill Simple. That'll be a little boost of confidence. Bit inside connector. He's gonna have a crossfire to get through. Smoke kind of makes this awkward. 40 seconds. Perfecto comes over stairs and a beauty of a 2K from Kenzie.
Oh!
Insta headshot from Shalfie. And Boomich will be left in the 1v4 with the Tech 9. 7 shots left means he's done. And FoRze a solid recovery at the end of the CT side. No joke, that's 5 straight to end.
Electronic is as good as Shalfie. And I think that's a nice small upside for NaVi, you know, underdogs in this matchup. Really,
see what you're doing.
think they're going to be happy about the fact that they got 8 rounds in this half. They caught FoRze at a weak moment in the beginning, but of course, as we expected, FoRze would come back in the end.
Man, we started this with an 8-2 score, 2 knife kills the way of NaVi.
Yeah.
Like, it was an embarrassing beginning
Yes.
for FoRze to deal with. Good thing to see that they, you know, were able to recover some. Shalfie and Kenzie, definitely the 2 stars of that recovery.
Yeah, they were like the left and right hand, you know, if it was Mike Tyson as FoRze. Jerry would be the head with the face tattoo.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. But now NaVi will take the CT side of their own map pick. 6 rounds would not be enough to win. 8 rounds is what they're looking for. Grab that legend spot. Antwerp Legends. And when you look at the other teams on the Legends list, Heroic, FaZe,
He doesn't know he got spotted.
Big, NaVi should be up there.
Man, he went for a huge jump there too. It wasn't just a regular jump. They can feel the tease.
Electronic. Ooh, yeah, gets one. A little bit wild there. Jerry comes at the murder hole from the other side, and then Zorti also insta headshot. But Boomich is still close enough to give us something. Man, it's 3 and 12. Smoke grenade makes that a bit awkward. He gets spotted on the cross. Oh,
What?
Boomich! The second headshot is sick. And now with him and Simple still alive and kicking, you'd think this retake is winnable. Flash goes deep into the jungle. Boomich is just going to tap that bomb. He listens to Peak. Simple's Berettas get one, but there's the clutch from Shalfie. 20-9 as FoRze tie 8 rounds each.
Damn. Shalfie's going crazy, man. He's going crazy. That was a huge refrag on Electronic. The beautiful kills from Boomich, of course, that has to be noted. Here's where that initial duel went down. And yeah, they just traded up all the way through, man. 8-8. Quickly, I want 3 reasons why this isn't going to map 3, Connor.
The reasons are Simple, Electronic, and Destiny.
Okay. Destined for legends. It's written in the scriptures. But we know that's a bunch of baloney anyways. That's for the birds.
Don't feed birds baloney. It's not good for them.
Do they explode?
No, you just, you know,
bread.
just give it, even bread.
You let them starve, huh?
You gotta plump them up first.
Okay.
You ever had pigeon?
No.
Seagull?
No.
Rat?
No.
Boomich. Deagle. 2 about to line up for him, but just gives up the angle, so he's not going to get the contact or the info. Oh my god. Oh, Boomich!
Shut the hell up.
The fact that he gets the 3rd kill and then that it's cleaner than the others? Was that 1 magazine?
That was literally 1 magazine.
I think it was 3,
It was
3,
dun,
1.
Dun, 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 dun. 6, I think he shot.
Oh, Boomich, that is nasty.
It had to be like a pre-fire last bullet, right? Just because he knew someone was coming?
Oh, man.
Wow. I mean, you said he was 3 and 12. What happened to that?
Well, he very quickly, he got those 2 cool USP kills
That
in
was
the pistol
insane.
round, the second one on stairs. And then he just started vibing.
Yeah, he's vibing now.
Gets the bomb with that. Dude, that is a kick in the nuts.
Oh man, right in the nuts, and then
Right
the
in
teeth,
right in the nads.
and then they just ripped their arms out of their sockets.
And then beat him over the head
Yeah,
with
and they
it.
gave him a noogie with their own hands, and then gave him a swirly, and then tripped them, and then they stubbed both their toes, and then they tripped over and sprained both ankles,
Oh no.
and then they fell and they hit their nose on the floor. It only takes 9 pounds of pressure to break a nose.
Is that it? 9 pounds?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at that. Boom!
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Sing it with me, kids.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Call that Boomich special.
Yes, the 2 goats of Counter-Strike right here. Shalfie 20 and 9.
He's trying his damnedest to
He's
keep
owning.
FoRze's Legends hopes alive. Because obviously, no matter what, FoRze were always going to have to play in this 4th place decider match. So they were prepared for either, you know, NaVi or FaZe. NaVi only finding out today whether they had to play or not. Not saying they weren't going to be prepped for the situation, but you know, FoRze, they knew they had to do battle. NaVi called to action. Veto falls off of this, eats the flashbang. That's going to be a nice opening here from Norway. Bit Molly in the sight. Oh, it's Simple going to alleviate the pressure off of Arch. Sprays into the van for his additional kills, and it all comes crumbling down around them. FoRze not able to get any real footing inside of that B site.
That was such a good time to go B. 2 MP9s sitting there. They flash one off perfectly. Got to appreciate the way that Bit uses his Molotov in the middle of the site, because if they swung on him from that angle, then he's probably dead. Instead, they have to come nice and close. And with that, they've already got rotators in the window to help shoot him down. So not the best guns there for NaVi, but they did so much with so little. Got to really respect that. Oh, it's the same cheerleader stack doing this. Wait, we saw this yesterday, right?
Vitality did this.
Oh, it was Vitality did this.
Well, we know how that worked out for Vitality.
Yeah. I mean, it's very possible they come and, yeah, find this.
What is this?
This is terrifying. I mean, you wouldn't want to turn the corner and see this. Would you Simple, for example, who's there peeking at the top of? Oh, they're gonna smoke. Oh no, okay.
I actually would
Please.
love
Yes.
for Simple to walk
Go,
down mid.
dude. Go hunting.
35 bullets.
You only
in
have
the
12
Galil.
kills, man. This is an underperformance. You need to seek out some more. Oh no. How does this work out for Simple? They're literally just gonna walk back into him.
They flash.
Oh, he heard
doesn't
them.
peek.
He heard them.
Oh, come on.
Are they leaving? Are they coming back? They're just this amorphous blob moving from position to position. Simple's gonna hear them rotating through spawn. Now he gets to flank. Are you serious?
I wanted two things, and I got neither.
Yeah.
Simple didn't peek into it, and they didn't walk into him. He's going to flank this very quickly. And as they walk closer to Palace, thinking that they have the element of surprise, they don't realize they've been read like a Dr. Seuss book. Green eggs and get slammed. 4 kills, 5 frags, instantaneous.
You gotta save that call for land. Green eggs and get slammed.
3-round lead, Navi. Easy does it.
They really snuffleupagus that one.
Snuffleupagus, bro. That's Sesame Street.
I know, but just to, you know, juvenile humor.
Quick pressure here from FoRze. So fast, in fact, that Bit nearly gets caught on catwalk. Jerry's already inside a connector, doesn't stick around to it. Oh man, he's worried. He's worried that Underground is possessed by NaVi. He'll go sit inside that smoke, take it for himself. I keep referring to Jerry like they're more than one person.
Jerry is a sentient being, but it's impossible to know how many are out there. We know at minimum it's 2. In superposition with each other, of course. But that goes for anyone.
Feels like T-Spawn belongs to NaVi. 2 rounds back to back, that flank is going to net them tons of information.
Some say Jerry is the singularity.
It is the beginning and the end of FoRze's CSGO division. Electronic, oh, gets wrecked by Jerry. Sandwich peek worked out nicely. Now everybody else is coming from the front side of this bomb site. Electronic's dead, so that's a top fragger down. And Boomich looking for the backup. Sure enough, Norway walks into the crosshair, and NaVi can do no wrong. 4 rounds the lead.
Yeah, they lock it up. They lock it up, they shut it down.
Lock it up like Rapunzel.
Yeah. Bring back Cobble. Cobble remastered.
Fix that A site, and I'm all aboard.
Remember how they tricked us into playing Spooky Cobble just to playtest the map?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and then they never did anything with it. That was a nice try. I was like hiding vegetables and sweet things.
Flashbang coming over the A
Oh,
site.
they're running. Boomich!
A stream of utility here. FoRze just going to try to bombard this with bodies. And the Galil just good for the 1. Oh my god, a second now. Just these pistols. Wrecking face inside of A. Perfecto. Great grenade onto Norway.
Yeah, they're all grouping up to slam him.
They're looking to fight this. Oh, they line up! And Perfecto, an additional 2 kills. Shelfie into the clutch, 21 and 12. He is the counter to Electronic. But can he clutch this? Worried about the defuse. He hits the dink to Bit. But Bit bites back. NaVi, 13-8.
Such a beautiful try from Shelfie. Really quick thinking. Good trades. Nearly grabbed that 1B3. You know, Simple left alone there. Would have been tough. I think you saw the op on the other side of the triple was 2 fresh smokes. In between him was a smoke sandwich. He was the ham. In the Grand Slam. The Pearl in the clan. The granola and the bran.
Okay, dude. Raisin brain over here.
Eminem Stan. Simple plan. Welcome to land.
Are you done yet? This guy's got to gas out eventually.
Whereas Freakazoid would say, get a tan.
Why you bully me? Little pause here. Match pause. Not attack pause, but a match pause. Reality, the situation starts to sink in for FoRze.
It's just like Inferno. Good half and to slowly lose.
Right, yeah, changing the sides. Not boding well for FoRze on either map. But listen, they got 5 CT rounds at the very, very end of their Mirage defense. It's not too late. Pull it out right now, right here.
Yeah. Funny because it was their T side, you know, that looked sick on Inferno. Site defenses were quite nice in that first half. So long ago. The Boomich bounced back. 3-12 to 12-14.
Hell yes.
Wow.
Nice to see that happen. I mean, that's literally what Electronic offered us on Mirage versus Vitality yesterday.
True.
Switch sides to CT. Dominance. And Boomich is going to put us in that same spot, so nice to see that. Of course, not nearly as needed. Vitality pushing it to the limit, and FoRze kind of sputtering out here. They forgot to fill the car with the jerry can.
Oh. When I was at Thailand, they had all the fuel in bottles.
That can't be safe. There's got to be regulations against that.
There was very few things about Thailand that were safe. I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, the fact that they let you drive.
It was free.
That is,
Yeah, it
that
was
is
fun,
the
it
most
was
dangerous
free.
thing, man. Launders on the road.
Oh, man. That was awesome.
I trust you with a lot, bro, but I would not get in a car if you were behind the wheel.
The hell?
Sorry, dude. You're too confident.
I am very confident.
Oh, this is a new one. Coach headset issue.
Never before seen coach heads. I didn't even know we cared about coaches. Thought we had no respect for coaches in this game.
Well, they earned that.
Too soon.
But yeah, it still stings. So this means, I mean, you know, I feel like on the list of things that could go wrong, this one not too bad. We'll be back in soon enough.
I feel like coaches should get wireless headsets.
So that they can be more mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always
But you're
tripping
actually
on
not allowed
cables.
to do anything, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Okay, we just give them a headset. We don't plug it in. We tell them it's wireless.
Yeah. Genius. These boys are thinking so hard right now.
Their coach's headset's working.
Mm-hmm.
And I see Blade
Oh, no,
talking
yeah, he's
too,
talking
so
too,
we
yeah.
should be good. We're on the recovery mission, folks. We are that much closer.
One of them doesn't know that their team can't hear anything.
It's NaVi. They're just they're just not telling him. This guy. No, I feel like if there's any team with respect for their coach, it's got to be NaVi.
It's one of the Jerrys.
I say start, and we shall.
FoRze are a fun team to watch, man. They are fun.
Yep. I mean, this is the kind of performance that, like, I'm very excited for FoRze in the challenger stage.
Absolutely.
If this is going to be a loss versus NaVi,
Yes.
as the scripture dictates,
Yeah. It was written.
this is how it should be.
Oh,
But that doesn't mean that FoRze can't be.
good timing on the B attack again. Oh, that's gonna be a solid nade, right? Yeah.
Yeah, poor Norway.
Oh, how is Jerry so low already too? Flashes are coming out. No molly here. Ah, they didn't molly. They didn't molly truck on this one.
Problematic. Ops posted on cap. Perfecto just hugs the wall. skates back into safety. Zorti will strike down Electronic and Simple. Very good couple of op shots, but problem is he still has that bomb, and Boomich's flank is coming through the apartments. Once this smoke grenade fades, if they're not already dead, they're doomed. Here comes the boom. He walks right in as that op continues to be on cycle. If it wasn't for Zorti, there's no kills so far in this round for FoRze. So a one-man army attempting to puncture into this defense, but it's not meant to be. NaVi, 14.
They don't have to molly Van. They could, of course. But, I mean, in that situation, that was just a really good spot to rotate into. And if you're NaVi. But I think once they don't get out of the halls, they should cancel and go back to defaulting, because we just saw NaVi basically rotate all off cat, flank B halls in that situation, and really were too well fortified to give up anything. Like you said, Zorti, you know, he was the only one getting kills, so everything in your exec is just get dedicated to getting someone out the window to run across the site, and they couldn't do that.
Good mid positions. They get there fast, and then FoRze all of a sudden fall silent. Ladder room is theirs. Connector soon to be tested. But Bit's looking to recover this control.
Oh, that was tricky. They threw a nade from way behind him, so they didn't expect him to aggress at that moment. Screw you, buddy.
He was.
Screw you, buddy.
And Electronic going to continue to just rock FoRze's world. Man, they're not even taking damage right now. NaVi just absolutely locking in the legend spot, and obviously a team that's so well deserving of that label. You know, there were calls that said the NaVi of 2021 had not yet arrived this year. A spot in Antwerp for the second stage of the event would be perfect, just like this round is. No harm done to the NaVi squad. Last player is going to be Shalfie, who definitely offered us something here on Mirage. He's trying to keep him and Kenzie kind of, you know, at the top of the scoreboard. I would say the numbers here for Shalfie a little inflated because of that 4K anti-eco.
How dare you?
Dare I say it.
Okay.
You know, without that round, he's 17 and 14, which is good. On par with Kenzie. But obviously not enough to label this a carry.
Yeah, it's mostly that he hasn't really got a kill this half.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
Yeah.
So as the time fizzles out, NaVi will secure 15. They will have themselves 7 map and match points. And looking to 2-0 FoRze for that final legend spot.
Yeah, they're going to lock it in calmly, it looks like. They feel pretty good about it. And then they get that break that they're really looking for, basically.
They need, right?
Yeah, to prepare for the whole legend stage.
For Simple to just be as honest as he was, come into this and say that we have had no preparation between Pro League finals and the major, or rather the RMR. Understandable shakiness to the start. Simple probably playing less Counter-Strike than ever for like the last 6-7 years of his life. And still they're able to do it here. Mm-hmm. So yes, some off time will do this team very, very well. Heroic, FaZe, Big, and NaVi looking likely. The 4 legend spot here at the RMR A. Tomorrow, RMR B begins for Europe. Turns out there's a lot of European teams, and 3 more legend spot on the line for that grouping of teams.
Oh man, we get to do pick'em soon.
Yes, we do.
Oh my god, that's going to be so fun.
But for now, we'll give FoRze the benefit of the doubt. A couple of individuals here have earned a spotlight or two. And honestly, we had some good opping from Zorti as he tried to get into this B site just a round ago. Doesn't have the cannon to play with, but does still have the numbers. So it's going to be a quick burst to the B site. This time they do throw that molly for Perfecto, but he's occupying a different spot. Electronic and Bit immediately here, cutting down every single challenge that lands inside this B site. Shalfie, you've been good, but this would need to be great. And so NaVi do it. The 4th legend spot is theirs. And barely a celebration, because this, to them, was the minimum.
It was the minimum, and they do it so easily, and it's comfortable. And if, obviously, if things went wrong, I mean, it would be a very different mode of expression, I think, in those last moments. But this is where everyone can see this coming.
Yes.
So, yeah, with that, I mean, they can be in full strength for the legend spot, their legend spot, and again, for FoRze, they've qualified to the major as well. So yeah, they don't get legends.
No losers here.
But I think even getting into challengers, some would call an overperformance. This is a very competitive RMR. Of course, the EU RMR, not easy at all. And they should be very proud of themselves that they got Challenger here. And they've definitely impressed, I think, and scared a few teams.
Undoubtedly adds some longevity to this roster as well. You don't simply get your spot at a major and then fizzle out into irrelevancy. They'll have less time than NaVi to prepare, of course, for that competition. But what bodes
They're
well
grinders,
for them,
though.
Yeah. What bodes well for them is the fact that they don't have to play a team like NaVi for a little bit of time. They get to go throw themselves into that challengers pack alongside the contenders from multitudes of regions as well, right? I think FoRze versus North Americans, FoRze versus the Asian teams, they are still going to be favorites in certain matchups. But yeah, a well-earned spot nonetheless. And this is how it should be, okay? This is how it should be. NaVi, not Legends, would be a very sad day for CS.
Absolutely, and a very scary day for the Challenger team. So we both avoided both of those things. I mean, there is a certain amount of shakeup that it's fun to cheer for, especially when it comes to these slots at the major. But at the same time, it can really mess up a lot of different storylines. And the teams that get to Challenger still have the chance to make it to Legends to impress to that degree. Everyone can still win the major as long as you get there, even if that road is a little bit harder. And you can also argue that that extra practice that you get in Challenger can keep you warm all the way into the Legends stage, where some teams come into Legends dry, and some teams take the entire Challenger stage to get to the point that they're ready for Legends. I mean, you can see it for sure. So no room to be rusty when you're up there at the Legends part of the major.
No shocking performance here from Simple on Mirage. This might actually be one of his lowest ratings for the entire RMR.
Yeah, he was just chilling. I mean, Electronic was just soaking everything up like a sponge.
And then bit by the end of that second half as well, offering us multi-kills on Catwalk. He was a real nuisance for FoRze, I think, in mid and on Cat. So when it came to the switching of the sides,